Hi everyone, welcome Fappy Brain. I'm Yuri and today I will give you an overview of Arena Colossei, an historical game about fighting in the arena in the Colosseum. I will gonna explain you how to set up the game and how a round is structured and how the combats work. I will not go in details about different scenarios that are in the rulebook because if the campaign unlock all the contents, it would be more than 700 scenarios. So you need to know that the base scenario is a duel that usually is a 1v1 or a brawl when you go 2v2, 3v3, 2v3 and so on. The game is structured in the same way. As you can see, a game will last at max 15 rounds, or when one side of the battle, that is mean the gladiators that are in team together or the single one, are able to bring the favor of the public on their side. If the games, they play all the 15 rounds, who has the most favor wins the game. At the start of the game, every player chooses one gladiator. Usually this is dictated in the rulebook. You can find how to match up gladiator to do balance combat, and this is an historical thing because even who was preparing the game, the Colosseum, he was aware that maybe some different fighting school can have a strong advantage compared to the other school, so they always try to do some balance fight to please the public basically. So once you get your gladiator, you're gonna receive this board where you're gonna keep track of all the stats. The stats you can read in this other board, and you can see this is a life point, this is energy, this is your shield level, your helmet level, your body protection level, and your legs protection level. And you're gonna assign here. For the energy, we have two tracks. One to keep the starting amount, and one to keep track during the round, because when we're gonna use the card, basically we're gonna lower our energy level, because in some cases who has the most energy act before the other if they need to do a simultaneous action. Then we're gonna take all the cards that come with a gladiator. In this case, this gladiator come with 12 cards, and on the back we can see some of all the cards that are in the deck. For example, we have 3 advance, 2 turn left, 3 turn left, right, 1 recede each, and 1 hold. Furthermore, you can see your hands limit. For example, for this gladiator is a 5. Some gladiator may have 4. And it says that you can have a max of 1 card with this hand symbol that you can see on the receipt card is showed with a gold symbol. So, how is structured a round? A round is structured in 3 phases. The one is the plan phase, the second is the action phase, and the third one is a combat phase if 2 gladiators engage in combat. So in the plan phase, you have to choose the cards you want to use in that round. You can choose a minimum of 1 to a maximum of your limit number of cards to use it. Once you choose your card, you keep in your hands, and all the player is going to play 1 card each, covered in this way. Once everyone did their choice, you're gonna reveal it, and everyone is gonna act like they're moving simultaneously. Let's see what this action does. Advance, for example, allow you to move forward. Turn right allow you to rotate your gladiator right. Turn left, rotate to the left. Halt, and make you stay sit there. You're not moving, you're doing nothing. The 3 recede card allow you to take a step back. That's why is usually is limited once per round. So, for example, the normal recede allow you to go back. Recede left is gonna allow you to go back on the left, and for example recede right allow you to go on the right. One thing that I didn't specify, that if you see the miniature, they have this little notch on the front that is show the orientation of the gladiator, and every movement you're going to take, you always need to do it in taking account the orientation of the miniature. So once two gladiators are engaged, for example, when they come into contact, who has the most energy can decide if he want to engage in combat. If it doesn't, the other one may decide if engage in combat. If it doesn't, the player still continues playing cards. But if they engage in combat, then they stop to play cards. So for example, if you are playing 2v2 and 2 engage in combat, the other 2 keep playing cards until they finish or they engage in combat. And then when they finish, we're gonna go in the combat phase. Combat phase, how it's work. Every gladiator have a set of this token, as you can see here. This one with that has a notch that go inside is for defense. This one that has notch pointing out is for attack. So we need to choose one for attack and one for defense. As you can see here, for the attack we have only 3, because you can decide if you want to try to hit the head, to hit the body, or to hit the legs. For the defense is a little bit different. Oh, sorry, I mixed up a moment. Okay. So for the legs is for the defense a little bit different, because you need to decide how you want to protect yourself with the shield. So for example, if I want to use the shield to protect my head, because the shield is big, it's going to give me a little bonus to the body as a protection, because anyway, yeah, it's true that I'm covering my head, but I'm still covering a bit of my body. In the same way, if I'm gonna cover my legs, I'm still covering a little bit of the body. Things is different when you decide to protect your body. You need to decide if you want to protect your body while protecting a little bit of the legs, or if you want to protect your body protecting a little bit of the head. So for example, I'm gonna choose to attack the legs, and I'm gonna choose to defend my head, to make an example. The blue is gonna do the same thing. So you're gonna choose to attack with this and to defend with this. When both players decide, they're gonna reveal all the tiles, and we're gonna resolve it. For example, in this case, I'm attacking the legs. He's protecting the body. So he is able to negate a little bit my attack. So he's gonna take an extra 1 defense on the legs. So if we're gonna see the blue statistic, it says that on the legs he has 4. So this is supposed to be to 4. So he has 4 plus 1, he has a 5 as a protection. The strength of my attack is 4, and then I'm going to roll a die. So I take the die, I roll it, and 5 plus 4 is 9. His defense level is 5, so basically I'm gonna take off 4 level of protection, because 9 minus 5 is 4. In this case I'm gonna deplete all his protection for the legs. That means that if I'm able to land another attack on the legs, it has no protection, so instead to lowering the protection, I'm gonna draw a damage token from the bag, and I'm gonna apply the effect shown on it. On the other case, for example, the blue is trying to hit my head, but I'm protecting my head, so I full parry the attack. So I'm not gonna, I just gonna lower the level of my shield, because every time I'm able to fully parry an attack with my shield, I have to go to lower the level of my shield. When my shield is depleted, I'm not able to use any more defense token. So in the next phase of combat, I will not be able to use this token, but I have a choice. For example, if you see, the attack tiles also has this nudge inside, because I may decide, instead of attacking, to defend myself with my weapon. So for example, I would have put this one in this way, okay, in this case. So he's trying to attack me to the head, I'm trying to parry the attack with my weapon. But to do that, I need to check this number. This number show me the max value that I need to obtain rolling a die. So I need to roll a die, and it's more than 2, so it means I failed to defend the attack. So I'm gonna get it anyway. So it's gonna apply 4 plus a rolling of dice. In this case it's 3, 7. I'm gonna check my level of head is 3. So in this case, for example, he's gonna deplete me 7 minus 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. So he has another point, and that means I'm gonna get damage. If I was not getting damage, for example, because it was the first attack that I got on my head and this gladiator start to 7, I was going to lose 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And means that I was going to lose 4 level of energy for the next round. It means in the next round I was going to start with 2. One thing I didn't explain earlier when I explained the cards, every time you play a card you need to spend this energy, and you can exceed this you cannot spend more energy than you have. Last things I would like to explain to you is how it's work the base system that they call the X-Fight system, and it's really interesting in my opinion, because it gives you a glance most of the things you need to know when you do the combat. For example, there are 3 characteristics of base. There is this bigger side that is show you where the gladiator can defend. This pattern that you can see means that this pattern is where the shield is able to parry, while there is no pattern, it means that is not properly defended, while the eyes show where the gladiator can see. And for example, if you see the red one on the back and on the side back, it doesn't have eye. It means that you can try to get this blind spot to do a free damage without doing the combat, but I will explain later. So in this case, for example, if the blue one was going to attack him on the side here, where there is not a pattern, as you can see, the red gladiator may try to do a reaction. To do a reaction, you need to roll a die, and need to roll a value the lower or this equal the amount of energy he still has available from this round. So to make an example, I have a let's say that I have a 4 because I just played 2 cards. So I was starting at 6, I played 2 cards, I have 4. I'm going to roll my die in this way. If I do 4 or less, I will be able to react. In this case, I'm not reacting, so I can just play a defense token. It means that he's gonna attack me, but I'm not able to attack him. If I was going to roll 4 or less, I could react and my miniature would turn in his way, and this way I was able to attack and defend at the same time. Last thing I was explaining you is a blind spot. Blind spot is when I'm able to attack another gladiator where he doesn't have eyes on the base. So in this case, the blue attacking the red, he just attacking the blind spot where he's not protected, he's not seeing me coming, so I don't need to do a combat. I just need to declare the engagement in combat, and I just gonna draw a damage token. Damage token can show you losing life, losing energy. In this case, when this symbol here is show you, it means that you're gonna lose the white on the white track, and on the back it show you also the favor. One thing I didn't explain, how you gain favor from combat apart from this token. Depending on the mode that you're playing, if it's duel or brawl, you gain favor every time you successfully attack the enemy or you successfully defend from attack. In a brawl mode, if you wanna play, because usually brawl mode is 2v2, 3v3, so you're gonna get an extra favor. You don't get favor when you attack and defend, but you receive favor when you basically apply damage. So every time you're gonna draw a damage token, you get one favor plus the one they show in the token. I hope that this overview it's helped you to understand a little bit more about the game. If you have any question, don't hesitate to leave in the comment. I will be happy to answer you to any question. And I hope you guys you enjoy it and that you're gonna participate in this wonderful campaign for this game. Thank you very much for following me, and see you next time.